Hey everybody, it's Barb Krause. I'm here with the last assignment, Mod 5. So the package that I had for my age group was the chibi lights. And this was really, really fun. I had a couple blips while trying to work through some of these items in the sketchbook, but after a while, I really got into it. And it was fun to try to create stories and to notice the difference between series and parallel. So this is something I would definitely look into to see if my kids could use this. So my final STEM lesson was called Light the Way. And it was using the chibi lights, the LEDs, the copper wires, and creating a replica of a walkway that might exist anywhere. It could exist in a cityscape. It could exist in a park. The kids can use whatever setting they want to create this small walkway. They have a couple constraints which are listed in my lesson plans, and we'll discuss some of those along the way for my adventures in trying this STEM lesson. We have fairy gardens. We love fairy gardens. They're fun. You can make them whatever you want to. I have one fairy garden that I made 4 years ago now, still existing, still doing well. We have a man fairy garden that's for my husband, which has golf clubs and a truck. And then we have this fairy garden that has a little fishing pond and chickens. And this is the one I decided I was going to create my replica walkway for. First challenge I had was deciding to use series or parallel. Well, I tried series and it didn't work. And I think the reason it didn't work is because it was just too long for either the battery size I had, or it just isn't meant to light up 3 lights using a series. So I went to parallel, as you can see in the picture, and it worked fantastic. I didn't have any problems at all. The materials I chose to use were materials in the house, and we ended up using cling wrap and parchment paper. The cling wrap was great because I had watered the plants this morning, so the soil was wet. So I had to make sure that it wasn't penetrating through to bother the copper tape. And then the parchment paper was flexible that I could draw on it, and as you can see over here, the light still shined through, which was important for a lighted walkway. Some of the constraints the kids will have will be, and you can read this, did it make the cut at your own leisure, or here's the actual lesson plan. Some of the constraints I dealt with were limitations of materials. I would also give the kids limitations of size. I did measure the radius from the tree that's a money tree stem you see in that picture, and calculated circumference, so I had an idea of how much tape I would need. So that's one activity the kids can do. If they're doing any type of shape, they might need to use circumference or perimeter, and that's a formula they would need to apply. But all in all, this was fun, and now my fairies are no longer in the dark. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.